So this week I decided to switch things up quite a bit. I took a little micro road trip down to Port Arthur, Texas. It's on the Gulf of Mexico, right by the border of Texas and Louisiana. It's pretty much straight south of here, the quickest place to get to on the Gulf. Wanted to kind of do a little practice run for when I hit the road, and I'm doing more of a travel vlog and less of a trailer build vlog, and test out my camera gear a little bit, do some nature photography. It was a very strange place. It is the home of the largest oil refinery in the United States, but honestly I couldn't tell you what that was because it was just oil refinery after oil refinery. But then right outside the town, the city, it's all surrounded by tons of wildlife refuges and state parks, and it's basically a giant oil refinery surrounded by swamps in the Gulf of Mexico. There was quite a bit of evidence of Hurricane Ida still down there. The hotel we stayed in was still in the process of rebuilding, repairing. A couple of the parks we went to had structures with just the roof still ripped off, not repaired yet. And the state park, the Searim State Park that we went to, at one time they had a boardwalk path that you could walk through the marshland on the boardwalk. It was just gone. You could see the pilings where the boardwalk used to be, but the actual walkway was gone. It really gave me this weird feeling like a battle between man and nature, both trying to kill each other. No clear winner. It was something to see for sure. I do hope you liked the video. It was a lot of fun. And as always, I appreciate everyone watching, and welcome to Casa Nowhere. So, good morning. It's Saturday morning. This weekend I decided, instead of sticking around and being tempted to work on the trailer with my bum finger, which is doing much better, we're going to take a trip to the Gulf. It's about 4 hours south of here, and there's a bunch of nature reserves, and hopefully we'll get some footage of some gators. If nothing else, take a little break from the trailer build. Yeah, so let's see what happens. This shot here is so Texas. Big high school, church, truck stop with a Whataburger in the back, trailer, donut palace, dollar store, cat scales, just an RV park and a taco stand short of the whole set. Then we went through all this timber country. This is a huge pellet mill. And then just miles and miles of trees. Until we got to the coast, and then it was miles and miles of tanks and pipes and oil industry stuff. It was actually pretty impressive how much oil stuff there was. Hey, how's it going? We made it to Port Arthur, which is near where we're going. We got our hotel room. It's all right. It was one of the few we could find that was dog friendly. I'll give you a little tour. It's got a kitchenette, full-size refrigerator, a little table area with a coffee maker, and TV, and one dresser, and two beds. That's Dave over there. And of course Willow in front of the air conditioner. Willow. You like it? Yeah, good girl. So we're gonna try and grab something to eat and then go to the wildlife refuge and see if we can't see some alligators. Hopefully get some footage of sunset or something. Never been there, so we're gonna go check it out. And we made it. The Sabine National Wildlife Refuge wetland walkway. It was windy, but it was definitely super chill. Well, no gators. Saw some birds and a turtle, but it was nice, so maybe we will try again. So the original plan was to catch the sunset at the wildlife refuge, but we'd walk the trail. There wasn't too much else to do. There wasn't a great spot to catch the sunset there, so we decided to head back towards Port Arthur with the thought that I could catch the sunset over Sabine Lake, which is right before you get back into town. And I'm so glad we did. The sunset was amazing, but it seemed almost insignificant compared to all the chaos and the things going on around the sunset. And it was a stark contrast to the peace and serenity of the refuge. This alligator gar, like the whole carcass was just all over the parking lot. And then right behind where I was filming the sunset, the volunteer firefighters were burning all that brush there on the side of the lake. Reminded me of Apocalypse Now, hence the music. looks like we're driving into a huge city, but there was definitely no buildings over 3 stories tall. That's all, you know, distiller stacks and cranes and oil stuff. So this morning we are at the Sea Rim State Park in Texas. It's right on the Gulf. Maybe we'll get to see a gator. They had this raised boardwalk trail that went through the marsh that seemed like a good bet, but it got destroyed in a storm last year, so I don't know, we're still gonna walk around and see what we got. It looks pretty awesome as is. Right here on the Gulf, you can drive out on the beach, you can camp on the beach. So yeah, it seems pretty sweet. Let's see what happens. No gators, but it is nice here. And back to home base. So we weren't gone for long, but I swear my friends had changed. If you like this and would like to help me out, please like the video and subscribe, hit the bell notification.